Rumors ran rampant on Saturday with reports that the New York Yankees had made an official offer to Manny Machado. The alleged offer was for around $220 million for 8 years. Let's assume it's true and see how this affects the White Sox in their pursuit of Machado. First, we really do not know what the actual White Sox offer was to Machado in the first place. Some reporters, such as the Score 670's Bruce Levine and ESPN's Buster Olney, first reported the offer was in the range of $175 million for 7 years. However, that report was vehemently denied by Don Lozano, Machado's agent. While another Dominican sports reporter, Hector Gomez, has stood by his report that the offer was $250 million for 8 years. So, I don't believe this report really changes anything for the White Sox. If the first report of the Sox offer of only $175 million was true, then they now have a number and a reason to submit a higher offer. I do not think that the White Sox will lose out to another team with an offer of only $220 million. At least, from fans' perspectives, after the very public pursuit and announcement from Rick Hahn that the White Sox will have money to spend when the time comes, they better not lose out with a lowball offer. And I don't think they will. Now, if the Hector Gomez report is true, then the Yankees' offer is still $30 million short of the Sox offer. The only hesitation there is that it's been pretty public knowledge that the Yankees are Machado's first choice, as it's the team he grew up rooting for. Is that enough to leave $30 million on the table? If it was, we already would have seen him signing there. I'm sure the White Sox have a number they won't go higher than as it applies to offers for either Bryce Harper or Machado, but $220 million is not that number. Whether $250 million is that number or not is the question. The Philadelphia Phillies are the only other team that has a threat to get into a bidding war over Machado, and they seem to have their sights set on Harper right now. The longer this plays out, the more chances another team could decide they can make an offer as well. As spring training goes along, there is always the possibility of major injuries that cause teams to suddenly have a need where they didn't think they would have one. At the moment, I believe that the White Sox are still the frontrunners, but until the deal is signed, it's wide open. As spring training approaches, the rumors, reports, and negotiations will finally start heating up. For Sox fans, it's going to be a rather nervous few weeks. Next, Jerry Reinsdorf, wise not to get into bidding war. Want your voice heard? Join the Southside Showdown team. Write for us. With Machado's agent Don Lozano and Harper's agent Scott Boras having a stare down on who's signing first, this will more than likely drag on into March. So, as the Ken Hawk Harrelson says, sit back, relax and strap it down.